वतन में। जाना है वहाँ हमको जहाँ बाप और दादा है हो। जाना है वहाँ हमको जहाँ बाप और दादा है। बनना है संपूर्ण किया बाबा से वादा है। जो बाबा से किया था वो वादा निभाएंगे। हम उड़ के चले जाएं, ओ हम उड़ के चले उस प्यारे से वतन में, उस मीठे से वतन में।
Om Shanti. With a lot of love, offered book to Baba. Baba, with a lot of love, accepted book. And Baba was giving a very loveful drishti to Baba's every child, to the whole gathering. Baba, when he gives drishti, it's like one to one. We are so close. But also his drishti goes all over, far wide, to all the souls. So then after accepting Bhog, Baba said, do you all feel near to Baba? Or sometimes near, sometimes far? So I said, well, mostly near, right? What would you say? Yeah, but once in a while far too. So Baba said, because Baba plays a game, and that game is that Baba is always with you. Whatever is your stage, whatever service you're doing, Baba is your companion. But then Baba from there moved to where you have to reach to your destination. So then you see Baba, but you feel far. And that also depends on how much you have, how close you are to destination. You are very far or you are near. I hope you understood. Like Baba is standing, Baba is with me. And next moment he goes and stand where I have to reach. So naturally that's so. I say, well, Baba was here and now Baba is far. It's only because Baba wants you to move forward to meet Baba there. So some children they say, oh, where is Baba? Baba is far. So Baba wants you. So then Baba was saying that, oh, even as children, father walks with the child, but that goes far so that child can reach father. So it's little bit more distance. It was very beautiful feeling that Baba is with us, our companion, but also he goes and stand where the destination is. So naturally we have to move forward. And then Baba is asking a question. You have you have your attainments through your effort, through your stage, and then you have attainments from Baba. So Baba said some children, right, they depend on attainment of their efforts. And some, they always think, I have to depend on attainments from Baba. So I was looking at Baba, what's the difference? Like, he never thought that way. When you have attainments from Baba, Baba said that they are everlasting. They remain consistent. And when you have attainment from your stage, if your stage fluctuates, then your attainments will also fluctuate. So Baba says, first always remember that I have to have all attainments from Baba, and then also make those attainments as yours. and also make efforts so that you can sustain those attainments, what you have received from Baba. Because sometimes you receive, but you could lose, right? So your effort is to sustain those attainments, even if they are forever. But if your stage fluctuates, then you don't experience all attainments. Today was very loving day. Then Baba said that Baba is asking me if the lane is like on the road, right? Line is clear or has lot of traffic. So I said, depends. Sometimes there is traffic, but not on day of Sadhguru Baba. Baba said, how do you know? Sometimes you say, oh, I got late because there was a lot of traffic. Sometimes you say there was some traffic. And sometimes you say there was no traffic. And because there was no traffic, I reached very fast. So when within a second, within a moment, you connect with Baba, that means there was no traffic. Right? But you take time to reach. That means there is traffic. Mhm. So I'm looking at Baba what to do with traffic. If there is traffic, there is traffic, right? So what they do these days, wherever there's a lot of traffic, what they do? They make flyovers, right? So that to go above. So go above everything, whatever drama, scenes of drama, yourself just go above. So some children have created that flyover, like they just go. And you will need that. In the end, it's not you will sit in traffic and never make it, right? So it was very beautiful. Baba wants us to go beyond and above so that I can reach Baba within a second, within a second. And that should be our aim now. And look at your traffic. If there is, then where I need to go way above where I am caught up still. So then Baba said, everyone's pure feelings, pure desires, everything reaches Baba and Baba fulfills. Baba's drishti, Baba's rays of light just heals everyone, provides everyone, removes all obstacles. So that's the drishti Baba gave to all of us. And I'm back. Om Shanti.
Om Shanti. ने मन बुद्धि बात को दी है, दे दी है, हाँ या ना बोलो। अच्छा, फल दी है या आदि? फल दी है, फल फल दी है। अच्छा, जिन्होंने फल दे दी है वो हाथ उठाओ। फल फल सोचना फल कह रही है। अच्छा, ठहरो, हाथ उठाओ अच्छी तरह से। अच्छा, कोई कोई ने नहीं भी उठाया। जिन्होंने काटने हाथ नहीं उठाया वो उठाओ। और तैयारी कर रही है क्या? देने की तैयारी कर रही है। क्यों? देखो, ब्राह्मण जीवन का फाउंडेशन महामंत्र क्या है? मनमनाभाव ना, ये महामंत्र है ना। तो मनमनाभाव नहीं हुए हो, नहीं हुए हैं। समझा ना सभी ने? समझा?
Om Shanti. Avyakt signals. Imbibe the virtues of sweetness and humility to the extent that you have an intoxication of self-respect in your intellect. Accordingly, let there be humility in your actions. Just as the highest on high Father comes to the children as a server, that is his humility. The higher you are, let there be just as much humility. Let there be such balance because you cannot benefit the world without humility. You made the Father belong to you when the Father became your server with humility. Similarly, follow the Father. Om Shanti. Welcome to Avyakti Parivar. Today is day 28. Manmanabhav. Equal to the Father. Now we will listen to Mohini Didi.
Om Shanti, happy Satguruvar. Everyone is happy. If we are happy, then Sadguru Baba is also happy with us, right? So when we say Sadguru Baba is happy, because we are happy, right? And we are happy because we are constantly improving, we are constantly making progress. Happiness definitely is experienced based on the quality of efforts I make. There has to be contentment, right? Then heart is pleased, then master is also pleased. So influence and inspiration What's the difference? Baba doesn't want us to be impressed by anyone. Baba says you're already impressed by Baba, then you cannot be impressed by anyone. Then I was thinking that, yeah, of course, we shouldn't be impressed, but we can be inspired, right? Like when we used to look at Dadi Janki's effort or whatever she was doing, we were inspired. Because impressed also could create a very subtle kind of dependency or attachment or, but if I am inspired, then it helps me to increase my enthusiasm. I'm able to do more because I'm inspired. Or we call it motivated, like I really felt after seeing someone doing so much, I said, why can't I do it? And I remember looking at Dadi, I always used to say, if she can do it, why can't we do it? When you are impressed, maybe you try to copy someone, but not necessarily you will progress. Because then your own reflection, your own churning uh, doesn't happen because somewhere impressed also is getting stuck. I have this experience when I went to Moscow and St. Pete, and so these souls, the way they do everything, everyone is in class punctually, regularly, well organized. Everything was creative, and so I was naturally impressed, right? So then what should I tell them now? What class should I take? Of course, it's revision of only, and so somewhere you get little bit stuck, right? Even it's a good quality, means you like it. But Baba, and especially Dadi Janki, used to say a lot that whenever you are impressed by something or someone, you start kind of acting, behaving in a similar way, which might not be right for you, right? Maybe right for others. So, but when you are inspired, motivated, then your energy is high. You want to do it more and more. Yeah, you all agree with me that inspired. Also, we did our homework, right? Very little traces of sanskars emerge. But we are so attentive, immediately we know this is sanskar from past. This is my habit of thinking. If I have same response for everything, that's not possible, right? Practical. Internally, you will know there is somewhere either is a resistance or a dislike or there is something, and that's from your response. Because that's where you will know your thought pattern and your some karmic accounts there. To be loving to all the souls, right? To be loveful all the time. So renunciation very subtly just change it. These thoughts are coming because I'm holding this impression for that soul, or But actually, if any soul has something less, I should become charitable, right? I should share that virtue. So it's a beautiful way, and actually it takes few days, right? Not in a day we can do it, but we have started. And Baba is asking, are you all in Manmanabhav? And we are doing it since 1 month, different aspects of mind and to be in Manmanabhav. And we know that we are not constantly in Baba's remembrance. So that's why Baba is saying your mind shouldn't be impressed because then you won't be in Manmanabhav. Your intellect will go there, and we want our intellect to be with Baba, our mind to be with Baba. It's very subtle, right? And then we have to become Bab Saman. So it's also, even if just to follow, wherever anyone is in their spiritual journey, you have to be with them, our love, our good wishes. You cannot say, why are you here? Why you are like this? That's where that soul is. So I still give that company, share that love, but I remain in my stage or my destiny, wherever I know where I should be. While giving company, I cannot become like that person. I have to be like Baba. It's very subtle, you know. That's what Dadi also used to call it influence of company. That means you become like that person. How to give love, kind of acknowledgement, appreciation to everyone, but still you remain where you are. You don't go back, right? I have shared this before, but I love this story that once there was World Meditation Hour, and you know that Janki used to love that, and she was so punctual. And I also used to live next room, Indraprasth. So I was sitting outside. I'm having little problem with my stomach. So Dadi came. Oh, are you not going? Before I respond, because I have to say something, she didn't wait for my response. She went so far. So I thought she did duty to ask, but she didn't wait even for answer. She already, because she has to reach in time. And I always remember how quickly she walked and was so far by the time I'm thinking to tell her. So how you do what you have to do to make everyone feel comfortable. I had been asked somebody, but you don't say, okay, when you are ready, we go together. That's very common, right? We go together. And Dadi said, she never wait for anyone, but she will ask everyone. Isn't it interesting? On your journey, you ask someone, but you continue your journey. You don't stop there. So, today also I had this thought of, in one of the Murli Baba said, Baba makes you like him. So is it I am becoming like Baba or Baba is making me like himself? What is required that Baba makes me like himself? You have to allow him, right? You have to allow him to do what he wants to do with us, or that means to be obedient. Otherwise, I make efforts to be like Baba. That will be long way. I am making efforts to be like Baba. Baba is making me like him. How it sounds. That's the thought I had when I thought we have to do this homework. That recently, actually, in one of the Murli Baba says, Baba is making you like himself. So I said, he is making. What are we doing? Just follow him, right? What is the effort to follow Baba? Follow Shiv Baba, Brahma Baba, Bab Dada. Same happened in Sakar Baba. Those who followed him, they became high numbers, right? So follow mother and father is becoming easiest way to become like Baba. Anyway, reflect more, churn, and this is homework for tomorrow, that Baba is making me like himself. We have to follow Baba. How do we follow accurately and become like Baba? Oh, Shanti.
Welcome to Victory Journey, ancestors sharing, guiding us into the depths of truth and the heights of happiness.
मैं पुणे में अकेली रहती थी। बाबा ने ऐसे ड्रामा अनुसार जो जो देवे ने बुला लेता था, जिसको मैं रखती थी ना बुला लेता था। मैंने आपको बताया पर वो अभी बता देती हूँ। तो हमको बाबा ने प्रेम बहन दिया, बड़ा प्रेम बहन बड़ी होशियार हो गई। सला बहन दिया, वो भी 6 साल रही मेरे साथ। प्रेम बहन 1.5 साल मेरे साथ रही। अब बड़ा अच्छी भाषण करने लगी, लोगों को बड़ा बहुत अच्छा लगता था। तो मैंने कहा बाबा, जब प्रेम के लिए बोला ना बोलो बुलाओ, तो मैंने कहा बाबा मैं अकेली कैसे करेंगी। तो बाबा ने क्या किया बताओ, क्या कहा, नहीं इसको पंजाब में भेजो, ये विद्वान को पंडितों को अच्छी तरह से ज्ञान देने के लायक बन गई है। मैंने कहा बाबा यहां भी बहुत अच्छी सेवा कर रही है। बाबा ने क्या किया, मक्खियां मार के मेरे को पत्र में भेजा, तुम मेरे को मक्खियां मार। मक्खियां मार के मेरे पत्र में भेजा। मैंने कहा ऐसा मेरा वंडरफुल बाबा। मैंने रवाना कर दिया, ठीक है बस भाई, भोग भी बनाओ भी तुम, लगाओ भी तुम। मैंने कहा बाबा भोग लगाने वाली मेरे पास कुछ कोई नहीं है। अहमदाबाद में थी तो कहा भोग लगा, तो क्या करने के, भोग बनाओ, तुम भोग पर नहीं बैठो, जो वहां फलानी निकली है ना उसको भोग पर बिठाओ, दृष्टि दो, चली जाएंगी भोग लगाने के लिए। समझा? फिर भोग खिलाना। ओके चलो, संदेश भी नहीं है, संदेश किसी को बना दो ना। ठीक है बाबा। यानी इतना मीठे बाबा ने, इतना प्यार भरे बाबा ने हम बच्चों पर हक लगाया है, तो सब कर सकता है। तो एक बारी वो सिस्टम दी भोग लगाने वाली, संदेशी भोग लगावे। तो मैं कलकत्ता में थी, मैंने भोग बनाया प्यार से, पर भोग लगा, मैं संदेशी तो हूं नहीं, कैसे लगाऊं। पर मैंने कहा बाबा मैं थाली लेकर के आपके पास भोग लगाने आऊं, नहीं आ सकती हूं। कहा अच्छा तुम बैठ जाओ। बाबा मुझे कहता है सूक्ष्म में बैठ जाओ, थाली लेकर नहीं आना। तो मैं थाली लेकर वतन में नहीं गई, पर वतन में चली गई। इतना प्यार से बाबा ने, मैंने खिलाया, बाबा ने खाया। वो जो मेरा पाठ कलकत्ते में था, इतनी खुशी, इतनी अच्छी खुशी। अब वो भी कलकत्ते शुरू शुरू में बाबा ने जो सेवाओं में सिर्फ दिल से करो, 2-2 घंटा मैं भोग बनाती थी बड़े प्यार से, जब शुगर भी नहीं थी, घी भी नहीं था। पपकान होते, पपकान भून के अच्छी तरह से प्यार से इतने इतने भून के थोड़ा गुड़ दे करके वो खाओ। ये पंजाब में, अमृतसर में शुगर भी नहीं है, घी भी नहीं है, भोग कैसे बनेगा? ऐसे बनाया, डोडा बना के, चटनी बना करके भोग खाओ। तो सच्ची दिल से है, अब प्यार से है। बाबा क्या करता था, कभी कभी प्यार से एक गरम गरम रोटी मक्खन मानी खिला देता था, खाओ, खुशी आ जाती थी। जो उस दिन किसने सुना है, बाबा ने दूध पिला रहा था, पिलाओ बच्चे, मैं दूध पिलाता हूं। बाबा को इतना बड़ा दूध को पीने वाले बहुत थे, और कोई बाबा जाएंगे दूध लेने के लिए, गिलास भर के लेंगे, बाबा से जितना देंगे खुश हो गए, दूध बच गया। ऐसा हमारा बाबा है। खुश रहना सीखना हो, बाबा से सीखो।
क्या निराली शान है, दिल तख्त पर हमें रख लिया, खुद से ऊंचा मान देकर नाम दिल पर लिख लिया। ताज तख्त और तिलक की हमको अमर जागीर दी, ताज तख्त और तिलक की हमको अमर जागीर दी, जिंदगी जीने की हमको एक नई तदबीर दी, आपने बाबा हमें।
Okay, so I would like to invite our two Pandavas today, and today we have very special one because he's the youngest one. So I want to invite Pandav, brother Ronak. He'll be sharing his experience with us, and we have Pandav, brother Samir with us. So I would like to welcome both of them. Welcome, brother Ronak, and welcome, brother Samir.
Om Shanti Mohini Didi, Om Shanti Bhumi Ben, Om Shanti Avyakti Parivar, Happy Sadguru to everyone. So today, like Bhumi Ben mentioned, we have a very special brother, Brother Ronak. He is Baba's Chatrak student. So welcome, Brother Ronak. Thank you for joining us this evening. So, Brother Ronak, would you like to share your experience of today on today's homework?
Om Shanti Mohini Didi, Om Shanti Bhumi Didi, Om Shanti Avyakti Parivar. My experience of today, Manmanabhav, complete renunciate, is free from worries. You know, in the outside world, there's a lot of worries, a lot of distress, right? But then Manmanabhav allows us to isolate ourselves from this world. We're able to look deeper within ourselves. We go internally. And then we surrender the mind and intellect to Baba. So just me and Baba and no one else, right? It's so carefree. It's so peaceful, so silent. And that's what allows us to be free from worries. When we're with Baba, we become soul conscious, right? And one of the major gifts of being soul conscious is that we recognize that this is just a drama and we're guests on this planet, this stage, right? We're watching everyone play their own parts. And so we realize we don't need to worry about temporary things. And also as we watch as detached observers, we realize that it's like a movie, right? Isn't it so entertaining to go watch in the theaters? There's no worry there when there's the drama, right? When we become worry free, we attain liberation in life. And that's one of the gifts of this birth, right? Liberation in life from all bondages, from all worries. And so, what do we become when we do that? We become double light. Double light souls really focus on ourselves. You know, we've been on this stage for so long, and so our specialties are hidden within us. Everyone needs to re-emerge those specialities. There's a lot of rust on ourselves. And so everyone, but we still have those specialities and we can still reveal them, right? And the way to do that is to love ourselves, to love others, right? Love is the most powerful virtue because love spreads everywhere. Everyone's affected by it. Everyone can then see their specialities. Baba only looks at specialities. He never looks at weaknesses. And that's why we've been selected, right? That's why Baba is so beloved, because he's the one that only looks at strengths. He motivates us. And and from him we can gain self-respect, right? Self-respect is so powerful that we can build a foundation for ourselves, right? A lot of people don't think too much of themselves. They think of themselves a little less, right? So then they crumble within. But when we look at, if we have self-respect, then we feel elevated, unlimited happiness. And what can we do with those? We can donate to others, right? We inspire others. There are so many people in this world that need inspiration to sustain themselves. And that's what angels do, right? That's what we want to become. We're all trying to become angels, right? Who can inspire others. We free ourselves from worry and we free others from worry, right? Recently, I've been to Peace Village and the experience was blissful, meaning complete, right? Baba's energy allows us to feel complete. We don't lack anything. We're full of all attainments. And so life becomes art. You know, there's some service of cleaning the dishes or anything like that, the things which I had to do there. But then there was one of the only places I felt that it was natural. It was automatic. Work becomes like play. As one Morley said a few months back, we turn mountains into cotton wool. And how do we do that? When we sit on the stage of being an angel and we spread that to others, right? We gain lots of natural happiness.
That was so beautiful, Brother Amit. Thank you so much for sharing this beautiful experience. One more question I would like to ask you, brother. Would you like to share one yukti with the Avyakti Parivar about the intense effort which you're currently making?
So the way to make intense effort is just love for Baba, love for the inheritance. Baba is such a merciful father to us, right? He has so much love. We make mistakes sometimes, but then Baba is merciful. He doesn't dislike any soul, any one of his children, so loving. And so we feel motivated to do intense effort, that in the drama, such few souls get to meet such a loving father, a loving friend. We can experience all our relationships with him. And so that motivates us, right? We don't keep saying, like with others, we say that I do this for you, now you return it. But with Baba, it's unconditional love for him, right? We remember that Baba selected us, Baba selected us. It said a few weeks ago that we are the special souls in the entire drama who get to claim the inheritance. So Wouldn't that give so much happiness? It's what drama. The way to look at in a practical form is to look at Father Brahma himself and the dadis. And, and he said that he doesn't just inspire us with a touching. That doesn't do anything, right? But he comes in a practical form and shows us exactly how to do it, how to become equal to the dadis, right? Like at my age, there's a lot of schoolwork, and then other people have work life, but then our Baba's love for us, and if we donate everything to him, then he does everything for us. So that's why in some busy schedules we still make so much time to do effort. He makes everything so natural and easy. There's no burdens when you donate everything to Baba. So we have to full, not half, for surrender to Baba, right? He shows so much inspiration, and that's what pushes me forward. We have to remember that every soul, each and every soul who's been selected has the opportunity to become Narayan based on their efforts.
That's so beautiful, brother, you shared with us. Would you like to also share tomorrow's homework with all of us?
Of course. Equal to the Father. What is the Father's thought? Is the thought of I, the soul, absorbed in love, the same as his thought? Similarly, have I become equal to the Father in my words, actions, service, and relationships? Or is there still a great difference? Or is there just a small difference? The great mantra of Manmanabhav is to finish the difference. Become the form of this great mantra in your every thought at every second. This is known as being a soul who is equal and merged in him.
Manmanabhav, equal to the Father. What is the Father's thought? Is the thought of I, the soul, absorbed in love, the same as his thought? Similarly, have I become equal to the Father in my words, actions, service, and relationships? Or is there still a great difference? Or is there just a small difference? The great mantra of Manmanabhav is to finish the difference. Become the form of this great mantra in your every thought, at every second. This is known being a soul who is equal and merged in him.
Manmanabhav, बाप समान। बाप का संकल्प क्या है? उसी संकल्प समान मुझ लवलीन आत्मा का संकल्प है। ऐसे वाणी, कर्म, सेवा, संबंध सब में बाप समान बने हैं। वह अभी तक महान अंतर है, वह थोड़ा सा अंतर है। अंतर समाप्त होना ही मन मनाभव का महामंत्र है। इस महामंत्र को हर संकल्प और सेकंड में स्वरूप में लाना, इसी को ही समान और समाई हुई आत्मा कहा जाता है। ओम शांति।